On Saturday I played 10K tournament. It was quite interesting, very good hands, straight, full house, even quads, aces. We reached the final table. Let's see. So let's jump straight into this video and see what happened. Danke. Ciao. Kufstein, Austria. 10,000 euro tournament. 88 euro buy-in.
The first hand I want to report is mean small blind. Blinds are 200, 400 with big blind ante 400. Under the gun open to 2000, everybody falls. Mean small blind with jack 8 suited, I call. And the big blind call. So we are 3-way to the flop to piece 10 queen king. I'm first in position, I check, big blind check. Pre-flop aggressor bet 4000. I have a double gutter, so I call.
4,000, no?
And the big blind call. And turn is a 9. I check, big blind check, and pre-flop aggressor check. Turn is an ace, so I have the nuts. I have a straight ace high. I bet for value 6,500. Thinks for a second and then he falls. The next hand blinds are 300, 600 with big blind ante 600. There is 2 limpers under the gun and under the gun +1. I am calling with a pair of sixes. The button calls 2. So we are 6 players. In flop, which is Jack 10-7 with flush draw. First 4 players checks, I check 2, button check, turn is a 6, which brings me a set of 6s. The first 4 players check, I bet 3,000 and there is 2 callers, the small blind and the big blind. River is a 10, so pair board, which brings me a full house 6s, and the small blind bets 8,000. I make a raise of 27,000 and the small blind falls.
Let's see what happened in the next hand. Blinds are 400, 800 and the late position call, limp, and mean hijack with king jack offsuit. I raise 2,500. Button call. Small blind fold, big blind fold, and late position call. So three-way to the flop, which is Queen, Jack, Deuce with flush draw. Late position check, I check, button bet 5,000. Late position fold, and I call the 5,000. Turn is a king, so I have two pair, and I bet 12,000. Button call, river is a 6, no flush draw complete, I bet 16,000. Button call, showdown, king, jack, two pair, and we are good. Blinds are 500, 1,000. Under the gun player open 3,000. Hijack call. And me in the button with ace-7 offsuit. I make the call. Small blind call, big blind call. Pair 5-way to the flop, which is a 10 deuce ace. Both blinds check, pre-flop aggressor, c-bet 7,000, hijack fold, I call. Small blind, big blind fold, we are heads up to the turn. Which is another ace. Pre-flop aggressor checks, I check. Then comes turn, dream card, another ace. Now all I hope other player have a 10, maybe pair of jacks in the hand, queens, kings, why not? And he makes the move, bets 70,000, 17,000. Make a raise, 45,000, instant fall. So nice to have a quads, but I didn't win that much. But always nice to have quads, aces. Next hand, blinds are 700, 1,400, and I don't remember exactly how was pre-flop, but I know in the middle position I am dealt again ace-7 offsuit. I think there was a raise pre-flop, and I called this raise. Anyway, we are 4 players to the flop, with me in the middle position. Flop, ace king queen with 2 hearts. Ace king queen with two hearts. All 4 players, we are checking the flop, and the turn is 4, which not completes the flush draw, but the small blind bets into this turn 25,000. Very interesting. I make the call, and player of my left make the call. Button fold. 3-way to the river. Which is another king. And this time the small blind, he bet 66,000 and he left himself nothing, 600 something like that, 500, 600, which is almost a small blind. So I think for a while, very difficult. I have a player of my left. So I go all in. The player of my left folds. And interesting is, the small blind almost don't want to put the other 600, 700, something like that. And this moment I know I'm good. But he put it anyway. I'm rolling my cards. So I have two pair with queen kicker. I win this huge pot. After this hand, we have a break, dinner break. And I will continue after this dinner break. Ja. I didn't record this hand because I forgot my phone. So that because of that I'm gonna explain you this hand, and I don't have footage for this particular hand. After dinner, blinds are 1,500, 3,000. Anyway, there is a open pre-flop. I call, and the small blind calls too. So three-way to the flop, which is a very interesting set of fives. 5, 6, 7, with 5, 7 in hearts. In this flop, small blind donk bet, something like 16,000. The other player raises, I go all in. After a while, small blind goes all in and the other player go all in. So we are all in, all three players. Showdown. So small blind flush draw with Jack 7. So he has a top pair with a flush draw, other player over pair of tens, and me with a 7. Turn, of course, a 4 of hearts completes the flush, and river a brick, something, an ace, something like that. And I am busted. No money in this tournament. I am not in the money in this tournament, so I'm out with set of fives. Night walk.